What is going on, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today I'm doing a quick comparison between the Halo 2 and the brand new Protoid Speedster Hopster. Protoys is in the building, baby. Let's start off with the Halo 2 first. So Halo 2, as we know, this bad boy can feed 20 plus paintballs per second. This hopper does retail right around 75 bucks. I think they're currently map pricing $73.95, something like that. Feeds 20 plus paintballs per second. Does have toolless access up front for 9-volt batteries to go in. So push of a button, you can access your front pack. You can either do a 9-volt or you can do 4 AA's as well. So this hookup here, Mark, as you can see, you can change out to a 9-volt pack if you'd like, but I would highly recommend operating it on the 4 AA's. Toolless entry, which is very, very nice. I like that feature of the hopper. So next up on the list, what we're going to talk about here, let's slide that bad boy back forward. It does come with the rip drive. So if you guys ever jam a paintball, your hopper stops feeding, you have the option, or let's say your battery dies, you have the option to spin the rip drive on the bottom and you guys continue feeding without having to worry about missing shots or just kind of eliminating yourself from the game.
Can it spin both ways?
It can.
Okay.
You can kind of just, quick, give it the old okey doke and keep it moving. Next thing I'm going to say is the lid. Obviously, with this hopper, you can actually put on a universal speed feed. You take your rain lid off, completely off, which you're going to need tools to do so, and then you can put a universal speed feed around the outer edge of the rim. So that's a cool feature. Next thing we're going to talk about is the actual way this hopper feeds. It is a sound activated hopper. So every time your gun shoots and hears the sound of your gun shooting, it's going to continuously feed. There's no breaking eye systems or anything like that up through the actual feed neck itself. So went over the batteries, how it's toolless to get that in. It is speed feed compatible. It does feed 20 plus paintballs per second. And then also it does come with the rip drive, which is a very, very nice feature. To clean the hopper out, though, is the only thing I would say. There's a lot of different screw ports on the hopper that you're going to need to take apart to get this thing completely apart. So this is the Empire Halo 2. These retail, like I said, roughly around 75 bucks. All right, Mark, on to the brand new Protoy Speedster loader. So this thing is brand new on the market. Before I actually hop into this, let me say one thing. This Halo holds 180 68 caliber paintballs. 180. Halo 2.
180.
On to the Speedster, which is now, these things retail at 65 bucks. You can already see on the camera a quick little profile view of Speedster versus the Halo 2. Let's pull this bad boy off the stand and actually get a look on the inside. Pop the lid. First things first, for 65 bucks, unfortunately right now on the market, this thing is not speed feed compatible, but I'm sure someone's probably going to 3D print on, or Protoys is going to come out with one themselves. So currently as it sits, it is not speed feed compatible.
Who makes Protoys, just so people know?
Protoys, who makes them? And that's going to be Planet Eclipse, Mark.
Thanks.
So back here in the hopper, to actually get this open, since this one is completely toolless, unlike the Halo 2, both great hoppers, but this one doesn't have any screws to hold it together. There's going to be a latch right in the back, Mark. You're going to pull the latch towards the top, and then there's a lever on the inside, I think. Or no, towards the bottom. Is it top? I think it's a top, I want to say. Give me just 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. We'll wait.
We'll be here. It is towards the bottom. So when this latch goes up towards the top, it locks it in. You don't have access to pushing this back button here to actually get it off. Slide the inners, with the lid, I don't know if you can actually get in there.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay,
so slide that down. So now that goes down, and then this button will push forward right there, and then you'll be able to take the hopper apart completely toolless. Oh. So this hopper also operates off of 4 AA batteries, 4, that tree, by the front push of this button here, Mark. Front button, when you're tilting the hopper forward, you push that, you have access to take the tray out. So let me just set that off to the side. So once you push this front button, you'll have access to pulling the tray completely out. Access to the inside and the bottom. Okay, so a couple cool things about the new Speedster loader here. It is 50 cal compatible. So right now it's set up for 68 caliber paintballs. If you guys wanted to do the 50 cal, it does come with, inside of the box, a little 50 cal adapter, Mark. So you click that in place, it's still brand new in the bag, but comes with an adapter that's going to click into place right in the bottom of here. And now you can shoot 50 cal paintballs instead of 68 caliber paintballs. So which is, you know, pretty freaking cool in my opinion. So depending on what game style you're playing.
Can I use that adapter to shoot 58 cal through my Dye M3? Will that replace my eye pipe?
No, no, it will not. No, it will definitely will not. So compatible with that, this hopper is rated at 10 plus paintballs per second, which you guys have seen in a previous video, or depending on when it comes out, we do an overview and shooting of this hopper as well. So it's pretty much based off the agitator system here. These constantly spin unless the eyes don't, well, they spin when the eye doesn't see a paintball in the breech. So this is pretty much an eye sensor hopper here. So anytime it sees a paintball in the breech, it stops spinning. When it doesn't see a paintball, the agitator is going to spin. So let's put this back together. And as you guys can see, it does have the 4 AA's right up here up front to actually power the hopper itself. And here is the motor right in the back area as well. So let's pop this bad boy back in, Mark, and take a look at how and why people are like, what do you mean it's eye censored? So I'm gonna turn it on, spins it first, and then it slowly pulses.
Huh.
Okay, so let me, so I put my pinky in there. If it senses a paintball, it stops. Pull the pinky out, it's gonna spin again.
So it's got like a slide in there. Is that what I'm seeing too, like for the balls to feed?
Yes, exactly. So it's got a ramp from the front and kind of a ramp downward, so all the paint goes into the center of the hopper to give you the fastest feed possible. Like I said, pinky going back in, Mark, as if it was a paintball, stops. As soon as I pull it out, starts to spin again. So it's got an eye sensor in there, and then it slowly agitates.
Cool.
So pretty cool. And it does keep up with the NXL guns, which you guys will see, like I said, in another video. So this is the Pro Toys Speedster Hopster, retailing at only 65 bucks, completely toolless. There's a ton of great features on this thing, to be honest. I mean, Mark, as of right now, what questions do you have for me? What do you think?
I'm curious. I mean, you guys will have to check the shooting video that we already shot to see how it sits on the gun. So the profile, it's pretty interesting. You know, price point compared to the Halo. I mean, they're both bulkier hoppers. How many balls does this one hold?
This one holds 210, actually.
So 30 more than the Halo?
Yeah, so 30 more. I mean, it's a little bit bigger, but for a $65 hopper, completely toolless, being able to keep up with all the mechanical events, plus NXL rules and regulations. I mean, it's a heck of a hopper, man. I think Planet Eclipse did a really, really good job with this. And not to mention the outside shell is called the GRN, or maybe the green shell. Extremely durable. I mean, you can beat this thing up and it's still going to work for you. So awesome. Yeah, I think they did a great job with it.
No, that's it. That's all I got.
That's it. So, all right. One last little side-by-side type comparison. You can see the actual way these things kind of match up to one another. Looking at the front too as well. Get a little front profile before we slide out. If you guys have already left the video, you missed it. I would say the Halo 2 is a little slimmer. This one's a little bigger, but it does hold more paintballs. So,
you know what's nice? I think that the front top there of the Pro Toys will be perfect for a Lone Wolf sticker.
Yeah, you can slap a perfect little round logo right up there.
When you get them from lonewolfpaintball.com.
That's it, baby. All right, you got a question for me, Mark?
I do.
Let's hear it.
Chance Browning wants to know, what is the best barrel he can buy for his ETHA 2 that he can also use on a better gun when he upgrades?
ETHA 2 is going to be currently Cocker threaded. I would definitely go with the Freak XL kit, hands down. It's going to be expensive off the rip, but you're going to want to get that. So when you upgrade from your ETHA 2, you can use it on a lot of higher end auto Cocker threaded guns.
There you go. If you got a question, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, we will see you next time.
Take it easy, guys. LoneWolfPaintball.com.